welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to show you how to make French fries. The ones that you just cut up, put in some oil, and next thing you know they're all done. And they're actually like a fair fry, the ones that you get when you go to the fair or Cedar Point, and you put ketchup on them, and you can even put malted vinegar on them if you want. But they're very time-saving and they're very inexpensive to make.
Cut up a bunch of potatoes, probably about 5 of them, into nice diced long length pieces, which you can see here. They're long length, and we're going to go ahead and take this batch and put them into our oil, which I have on my stove here. You don't get popped, and you want to make sure that your oil is plenty hot for this project. And take maybe a knife or your fork or whatever and kind of move them around so that they're all spread out there as much as you can get them. And you want to make sure that you have them immersed in the oil, of course. You don't want to have them without oil on them or they're not going to fry. You could add a few more. You kind of just got to use your own judgment here. Our potatoes frying, and we have them on a medium heat, and they're in some olive oil, and we're going to let those fry until they start looking crunchy or otherwise turning a light brown. So now we're just going to go ahead and flip our fries over a little bit. As you can tell, they're starting to turn brown, and this has been about 5 minutes. So we're doing well. They're getting a little bit hard. They're still a little soggy. There's a few of them, though, that are the light brown that are getting a little more firm. So just wait a few more minutes then. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and turn up our heat onto high, which I am putting on now. Since they're almost done, we'll go ahead and get them onward. Now these are Idaho potatoes that I've used. I think you can probably use whatever ones you'd like, but they seem to work best for me, so that's what I use. And then the olive oil, I just use a extra virgin olive oil. And you want to watch that doesn't burn, because then that can become toxic. So now I think I better go ahead and turn the fan on. And as you can see, these are starting to get crispy. You have to have patience with this too. Don't get too overzealous. Just let them do what they got to do here. Cook in this oil. Okay, I think they're pretty well done. So now what we're going to do is, you can see I'm using a slotted utensil that kind of looks like a big fork, and I have 2 of those, so that's what I'm going to use to take mine out with, because I don't have a strainer or anything like that. So whatever works for you will be fine. I'm going to take and just kind of scoop them up, hold them up in the air a little bit to get the oil off of them, and then just transfer them to your dish that has some paper towel. Catch the oil. And then you go back again and do the same thing. So here we are. All of our French fries are done, and they look yummy. Now these might be a little bit darker than you'd like, but I like mine a little darker. And then the other thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put some sea salt on them, which I'm just going to shake a little on there. There we go. And then I think I'm probably going to add some malted vinegar here once I put them on my plate. So that's how you make homemade French fries.